Gaining its independence from Serbia in 2008, Kosovo's relationship with its former parent country is fractured. Its economy is in tatters and a severe brain drain sees many of its brightest leave for the European Union, despite visa restrictions which make it difficult for Kosovo. With big hurdles in its path, could Kosovo one day join the EU? EuroparlTV spoke to Socialist MEP and chair of the delegation for relations with Bosnia-Herzegovina and Kosovo, Tonino Picula. Mr. Picula, welcome to the programme. Now let's kick things off with our first question. I'll just show you this.
Do you consider that leaving Kosovo as a black hole in the visa liberalization process has had an impact on the illegal immigration? And do you consider these policies correct toward Kosovo citizens?
So should visa restrictions be lifted in Kosovo?
It's very hard to say in this moment what will happen in the near future, but the fact is that Kosovo is the only country in Europe between Portugal and Ukraine which citizens need visas to step in the European Union. But this situation didn't come out of the vacuum. It's a multi-layered problem. There is a lot of requirements which Kosovo officials and administration must fulfill before the visa requirements will be lifted. It's a lot to be done. And of course, I don't consider Kosovo as a black hole in Europe. It's the youngest, unfortunately, the poorest European country. And of course, it's the beginning of the very, very long process.
Okay, well, you mentioned there a few problems that Kosovo has. Let's take a look at the situation inside Kosovo with this question.
Dragi gospodine Picula, visoka nezaposlenost u našoj zemlji je također jedna od čimbenika za masovne migracije Kosovara u zemljama Europske unije. Moje pitanje je ovo. Je li, ili bolje reći, hoće li biti projekata u budućnosti Europske unije koje će potaknuti ulaganje i otvaranje radnih mjesta na Kosovu? Hvala lijepa.
So can the EU help turn around unemployment?
Of course, and the European Union is already helping Kosovo to improve its economic performances. The European Union is trying to help via instruments of pre-accession assistance, IPA, and there is almost 300 different projects backed by the European Union money. And I think it's been allocated already more than 70 million euros. But it's just a helping hand. The majority of the problems should be resolved by the Kosovo governments and new elected governments. First of all, if something should be prioritized, it's improving economic performances of the...
This question concerns a recommendation for an independent investigation of alleged corruption in EULEX. How confident are you that the EU will be able to successfully investigate its own agency, and what result do you think the outcome of this investigation will have on the reform process in Kosovo and the public perception of the European Union?
I'm looking forward to see, I do hope, immediate result by independent investigators nominated by Madame Mogherini, High Representative and Vice President of Commission. I do expect thorough, swift and fast investigation which will prove or not alleged corruption cases among the EULEX, because the EULEX is the largest mission established by the European Union in order to deliver law and justice in Kosovo, to help Kosovars to become a state where rule of law is ruling. Anything else would jeopardize not only system in Kosovo, but credibility of European Union.
Okay. Now coming to our last question, this comes from a Serbian MP.
Jednostavno proglašenje nezavisnosti Kosova počiva na brutalnom etničkom čišćenju nealbanaca, suprotno važećem međunarodnom pravu, rezoluciji 1244 i Helsinškom aktu. Kako je onda moguće govoriti o evropskim aspiracijama Kosova, a da to ne izazove presedan koji se može unutar Evropske unije opasno odraziti?
Don't keep a blind eye of origin of the European Union, because European Union started as a good idea, but a project after the atrocity done in the Second World War. So I think that idea is a genius one, because it enabled bitter enemies through the centuries to start cooperation. So I think it's first of all peace project, and of course European Union must prove itself in economic level and some other levels, but countries with a history, and tell me which country in the European Union got no history of bloodshed, of atrocities, of invading or being invaded. I think it's a, let's say, home for all European countries, and I think project of European Union will not be fulfilled until every country which citizens wants to do so become a member of European Union. Balkan is a special, of course, in that process.
Okay, Mr. Picula, thank you so much for joining us on EuroparlTV.
Thank you for the invitation.
Thank you.